What's up, YouTube? My name is Eli, representing Making Art of Motion. Today I'm going to be teaching you the front handspring. Alright, to start off, front handspring is one of the first prerequisite kind of tricks that you can learn. There isn't any prerequisites into it, other than, I guess, maybe the cartwheel. But other than that, I don't think the cartwheel has anything to do with this. So this is a beginner kind of move that needs basically no prerequisite to do. You just learn. Okay. Well, first, to demonstrate, front hand. Now, first step to front handspring is a handstand. Try doing a handstand first. It doesn't have to be an extremely long handstand. It can last a couple of seconds. That's basically all you need. With something like this. That's all you need. Next step is to fall into a back bend. Alright? So, doing that is the scariest part of this whole front handspring ordeal, is doing the fall over into that back bend. And that handstand to fall over looks like this. Just like that. Alright. That's the biggest deal. Now, once you do that front handspring, the whole thing, to make it look better, or not, is you want to focus on this right leg if you're right-handed. If you're right-handed, you want to kick back with your right leg. If you're left-handed, kick back with your left. I can do it from both sides, but I am still right leg dominant. Okay, so front handspring, you want to throw this leg back as hard as you can, and keep, in gymnastics they would say, as you go over, keep your arms straight and keep them aligned with this leg. So as you kick this leg back, your arms fall like a seesaw, you could say. Teeter-totter. Yeah, like that. Anyway. Although throwing that leg back and all that really hard isn't necessary to complete the front handspring, it sure will make it look a heck of a lot better. If I do not kick that leg back, I can do it off of both legs. It just doesn't look as pretty. Now, so, into doing it in fear. If you can, get something soft to land on, and I will run through things that you can do to get over the fear of tumbling over yourself. So, one of the things I want to touch on is if you're not scared to do it and you just don't even want the pad, I'm just going to save the pad for the extra, for people who have the fear like I had before. So, out of your landing, that's the last thing I want to go through, is the landing. You can land one foot step out like I do when you're feeling comfortable with that, or you can just land both. Simple. I can show you both of those. When you land with both, it's like this. Alright, and each, don't worry, I will slow these down in just a minute. I will show you what they look like when you slow down. So, you can step up. Alright. If you just feel like you want to go for it, you can quit this video now and just go for it. This is what you do. This is where the fear is in. You take this pad. For me, it's like a futon mattress or whatever. Anything you want to land on is soft. It's good enough. But you want to go into that handstand like I was talking about earlier. Go into the handstand and just fall onto your back. Simple enough. And once you do that, well, I'll get into that in a minute. Anyway, here's what it looks like. Now, when you're doing that, watch for the feet. You want to throw your feet down a little bit so your feet touch the pad before your back. That is your ultimate goal. So, yeah. I don't have much more to say. After you start doing that, just start arcing your back a little more. And one way you can do that is when you do your handstand, notice you look at the ground. As you topple over, stare at the ground as long as you possibly can, and then you go over. That's the only thing I can say about that could help. I had a friend who was doing this, and his problem was he kept tapping the ground. Like, he would just tap it and roll. Keep your hands on the ground. The ground is your friend. I guess that's all I gotta say. I'm representing, my name's Eli, again, representing Making an Art of Motion. And if you can check out our group's link below to our YouTube page and our Facebook page. That's all I have to say. And with that, peace out. And I'll show you some slow-mos, by the way.